we have increased our BC engagement. In the last year it was 11,297, now it is 14,667. So around 3,500 we have added BC. BC is a good source of garnering business for the bank. If you see balance in JPM JDY account also, last year it was 11,106 crore, now it is 12,223 crore. We are very mindful of the social security schemes driven by the government. We continuously achieve all these targets. Next. Digital transaction, I will add only one or two points there after my colleague Mr. Mahesh Bajaj will take over. Digital transaction, if you see, it is increasing from 90 to, it was FY24, it was 87%, now it has gone to 92%. And if we talk of the quarter, it is at 93%. Continuously we are focusing on the digital adoption. Our mobile transaction also has gone up. Internet transaction through internet banking has also gone up, and we have a very robust system of even loan people can take without going to the branch. That penetration has also, in scheme wise he will explain, but that penetration is also got people need not to go to the branch for a smaller loans. Even Mudra they cannot go to the, they need not to the branch. It will be sanctioned through the app, and ultimately for the address verification or for one or three they need to go to the branch. I will request my colleague Mr. Mahesh Bajaj to take on the digital transactions. Thank you, sir.
Good evening.
% on YOY basis. Staff expenses overall has increased from 2,407 QOQ basis, 2,417 to 2,700, and for the year it has increased from 9,265 to 9,883. Operating expenses, we have been able to, as I discussed earlier also, operating expenses we have been able to contain. Although it has increased from 3,818 to 4,113 with a YOY growth of 3.5%. However, for the year, this number has increased from 14,301 to 15,401 with a YOY growth of 7.1%. Next. These are the various ratios. We like to discuss 2-3 ratios here. Yield on cost of deposit, first of all, despite the deposit rate remain elevated because of the active function of the treasury, we have been able to contain cost of deposit from 5.182, we have been able to bring it down to 5.10%. Our treasury is active and they have played key role in this also. And we have also not gone for the raising of the major bulk deposit, which normally we get at a very high rate. Yield on advances, because of the repo rate cut, it has on QOQ basis, it has come down from 8.92 to 8.74. However, for year ended, it remained at 8.75. Then NIM, domestic NIM, it has come down, as I discussed earlier also, from 3.57 to 3.48, and for year ended from 3.54 to 3.451. Cost to income ratio, we have been able to maintain at around 45%. That is continuously we are maintaining around 45%. We have been able to maintain this cost to income ratio of at 45.05% for the quarter, and for year ended it is at 44.77%. Return on asset and return on equity, these are the benchmark which is one of the best among the public sector banks. Our return on asset is very healthy at 1.37%, although it has declined marginally, but that is a cautious call we have taken. And return on overall for the year, it has remained to 1.32%. Return on equity, we have been able to maintain at 21.01%, and for year it was 20.76. Earning per share has increased from 84.70 to 87.78. However, for the year it is 81.06. Book value per share, it has grown from 412 to 423. However, if you see in the year, our book value has grown by almost 70 rupees. Business per employee has also grown YOY basis from 29.85 to 32.42. Business per branch has also increased from 205 to 222 rupees. Net profit per employee has also increased from 20.03 on yearly basis to 27.25. Next. The number we have already discussed. So if you see our earning per share is continuously increasing. Cost of yield of cost of fund we have also been able to maintain somehow. And return on net worth and return on equity, if you see the graph, it is continuously on the rising trend. Next. Bank is well capitalized, as I discussed earlier. We have a capital adequacy ratio of 17.94%, primarily because of the flow back of the profit. Here I will like to add one thing. Last year we have approval of capital, raising capital of 5,000 crore and 2,000 crore, but since our capital position was good, we didn't opt for raising capital because our capital adequacy ratio are good. If you see the credit risk-weighted density has also come down from 61.95 in March to 60.37%. So we are taking, making only quality advances we are making. Next. This is the shareholding pattern. Government is the largest shareholding with a holding of 73.84%. And this is our capital raise plan. We will see. We have board approval of 5,000 for the equity and a bond, tier 1 or tier 2 bond of 2,000 crore. We will see at the appropriate time. If need be, we will take. Otherwise, if capital position is good, we will take call according to the market situation and the growth of the bank. During the last year, as I discussed earlier, we have been able to, why we have been able to maintain the cost of fund also, let me explain. Last year, we have raised the infrastructure bond of 10,000 crore. So that made our fund requirement. That's why we didn't go for the deposit raise, which is coming at a higher rate. Also, we have taken some